do is just guerrilla warfare them.
Okay. All right. I think we can do.
And that's first. The first job is we screw up the
shipment.
The shipment. Yeah.
Okay. So when do you want to screw up the shipment? And where do you want to screw up the shipment?
The ship arrives tomorrow, right?
No, the ship is supposed to arrive within. I said within 5 days. Like it's within a few days. Like it's.
Okay, so the Ebon chain might actually arrive here before them.
There is a chance. Yep. So there's like the Ebon chain is supposed to be waiting this shipment that's arriving, and the shipment's supposed to be arriving in time for the Ebon chain, but there's a chance that the Ebon chain arrives earlier.
Okay. A bunch of us have seen the boathouse.
Yep.
So the ship's going to come here and unload.
The ship is going to come there and unload, so the ship is going to come there and unload, and then like most likely the trade ship would be leaving again because that thing's like always out. So, what is your plan for the ship? What do you try to do with your dudes to?
Yeah, I think we just keep watch for the ship to arrive, and then the evening after the shipment arrives, we're gonna fuck over the shipment. And we'll shift our plan slightly if the Ebon chain arrives ahead of time. We'll probably.
Okay. Right, I need a D5 for the Ebon chain.
1.
That shit is early as all hell. All right, I need a D4 for the it's a D4 -1 actually for the trade ship.
2.
Okay. You're waiting for Rickety's ship to return. A massive red flagged vessel ends up out at sea. Sorry, I'm gonna just move the sea creature away. Don't worry about that. It's fine. It's not just hanging out there, or is it? All right, I'm going to the natives. Okay, he's not this big. I will drop that down.
Huh.
So it is a very massive ship. So it is like there's a problem with like the scales are a little bit goofy. But yeah, there's like a 200-foot long ship that ends up out around the peninsula. It ends up waiting. A smaller, like this, at this point, the party sees the ship coming in, and it seems to be like dropping anchor and kind of just waiting out by the peninsula. Gonna roll 2d6. The weather is fine. There's like the weather is not inclement in any way, shape, or form that would prevent them from just sort of hanging out there. You can see on the large red sails, they have little stripes of like white and tan in them, mostly towards the bottoms, and it has a bunch of oars sticking out the sides. Like it's a very oar-heavy ship.
And they're using their oars to navigate into port?
They're using their oars to navigate, and they're basically navigating into the peninsula, and then hanging out here.
Oh, they just wait?
Yep. They're following etiquette. As in, they're not supposed to actually come all the way in. They're supposed to stay out there.
Because something's in the dry dock?
Because something's in the dry dock.
How do they know that something's in the dry dock? Is there a flag?
You suspect that the jackass bird who made fun of you at sea is the one who indicates. Basically.
Oh, he flies out to tell them.
Yeah, he flies out to tell them, but he just flew to laugh at you because he didn't have a boat worth of shit.
Right, which means that we didn't have to follow the pirate rules because we weren't pirates. Rules. When are we pirates? When we haven't taken.
When we have pirate ships. What's the key thing about pirate? It's a ship.
Okay, so they're just going to sit out there.
Okay. They come out and they end up out at sea. You can see them in the staging area. In this zone here, where it's protected on both sides. Even if the weather was inclement, it's relatively calm. Like you're protected from major waves.
Have they dropped anchor? Like they're just gonna sit?
They have dropped anchor, and you see them also prepping a launch. Right. At this point, you'd have like they've dropped anchor. They've pulled up. They've dropped anchor. You've seen them out there for like an hour or two. You see them now dropping a launch. I don't know what your party has done. Aside from go, oh, there's a boat. Like right now, there's a bunch of people looking at the boat going, oh, there's a boat.
I think we're spyglassing, like keeping an eye on it, and we're seeing how many people are getting into the launch.
Okay. You're checking to see how many people are getting into the launch. One of the things you notice is all the people who are like, oh, take me, take me. Well, they're all nowhere to be seen, as there's been some like red sails. Red sails.
People are hiding.
They don't want that ship. That's the poopy ship. Ain't nobody want that ship. Okay, give me a second.
See, all I'm seeing right now is they're dividing their party. A tantalizing combat.
All right, I'm going to copy this. I'm going to plunk it out at sea. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. It is, I'm going to call it the ebb and launch, just because it seems to roll off the tongue pretty nice. All right, Marty, if you could give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 D5.
14.
2. Add D5. Sorry, I counted. All right. Okay, this launch has where to go? Size.
Sorry, I heard 5D5.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. I think, no offense to this, it is okay.
They send a launch. People don't come back.
Yeah, this might go. This might be.
Let's
see what they do.
They see what they do. Launch. Where are they? They don't come back. Slaves start to get uppity.
Slaves don't like the whole not coming back thing. All right, and I'm just going to go like this. Give me a D2, Marty.
2.
Okay. I'm going to grab. Sorry, just organizing tokens. Boop. And boop. And all right. Okay, there are men getting into the launch. There's a bunch of dudes rowing. So it'd be 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's like the launch is got it's a bigger boat than the one that you had. It has some soldiery looking dudes on it. It's got some dude with a tricorn hat. And it's the launch has like the wimpiest little like place to put a mast up, but they're just rowing.
Okay, and can we distinguish the rowers as slaves from out here, or
Give me
a perception?
perception check. I think would be the right one.
Yeah, I think.
And then where are you guys like spying? Are you spying from like A2 or because right now you're all just sitting out the shack? But
no, I think we're all out.
well, to greet them where you expect them to kind of pull up.
Yeah, we didn't bring our boats.
But... Okay.
Or maybe we did, but no, we're out there, probably in the bushes.
Okay. Are you hiding?
Actually, as a group, I think no. I think Ganzorig is with Krimlir on the dock, and then we've got Jin also there with with borrowing Sunwoo's spyglass.
Okay, I'm going to roll a D3 to see one on a D3, and Rickety is coming to greet them. 2. Okay, Rickety is on his way, as in he's like you've beat Rickety there. You're like, oh, I just finished putting on this fucking. Tell him to wait a goddamn minute. Rickety's not there yet.
Yep. Now, this is a small group, so we could let them come here, go about their business, wait for them to split even further, and then, like, gank them. So I think we're going to pull back a little bit. And you needed a perception check, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Let's see. Jin's perception is 36. Ganzorig. None of them are undead.
No, none of them are undead.
Okay. A 31.
You'll learn eventually that they don't like undead because undead don't feel pain. So what's the point of an undead? Like
Yep.
that it is anathema. Okay. This thing is rowing to shore. Sorry, what was the total?
36 for Jin, 31 for Ganzorig.
Okay. I'm going to put a halo around the men who are rowing. And the men who are rowing all have like shackles on, despite the fact that like there's chains on everybody. It's a workplace safety hazard how they're dressed. But there is chains around a lot of them.
Okay. Even that guy?
Even that guy, yep. He has places to connect the chains. Maybe he's the leader of the slaves or something.
Weird. And everyone else is acting like.
Yeah, they're acting like guards. And we'll formate them up.
4 guards and a dude. We're gonna grab them. I think at this point in time we're gonna find. I don't know. Is this a shed, a shack, a house?
Which one are you pointing at? Sorry, I was zoomed in. That is a shack. Like it's a like when you're on the beach, like the rental shack thing where you could do like basic commerce. Typically, there's people like occupying it there. Like this place doesn't have a population of like 100.
All right, I think we're just gonna push into the bushes.
Okay.
There might be some long-term buffs being put up.
Okay, they're row, whoosh, row. There we go. And they pull up to dock.
I think a rope trick will put some of our louder guys up into some of the guys that don't know how to stealth. Which would be, looking at the sheet, Gitano, Molgromere, Karen, Jinshe, Lihida.
But I wanted free the slit. Oh. You can see Kren was itching to, like, let him go.
Yeah. Surprising. Oh, Gitano, when he's tiny, he's got a good stealth, so he could.
Little baby Gitano.
use a little fox katana. That's fine. Everyone else, Crimler. Everyone else has a above 10 stealth.
Yep.
Black Dog plus 11 is the lowest. Sebastian plus 21, although his fishbowl legs are probably he'll just get pulled up into the.
Yeah, so Salissa's stealth would be around a 16 in her humanoid form.
Okay.
Before invisibility.
Oh, by this point in time, the ghoul barrel has been completed.
Yeah, buddy.
So the barrel acts like a flying chest. At command, there's a magic item called the flying chest. But the specifics about the ghoul barrel is that we've stuck armor on it, so it has more hardness and hit points. Like it's metal. Metal as fuck. And as a command word, you can cast Overland Flight for 10 hours per day, split up as the owner desires, can be ridden by one medium or 2 small creatures. So basically, we've got a battle platform for group speed.
We're just gonna hide in here with my little door closed. Tell me when you need to do it.
There's a flap that you can
my little flippity flap. I don't know why they built a lock on the inside and the outside. I mean,
right.
I suppose. I just don't know why they always lock me in from the outside. I can lock myself in from the inside too.
Because you're a ghoul, and we're told that one day you're gonna go crazy and try to eat us all.
I would never eat you all. Why don't you just? Oh, I got an itch there, Gensoric. Why don't you come? You just stick your finger in here and scratch a little bit for me. I can't quite reach this, right?
Gensoric grabs like a root from a tree and I'm sticking my finger in.
Oh, that tastes terrible.
Fuck you, Grimsby, you fucking ghoul.
I do. It's just because I love. I joke because I love. Love to eat you.
Quiet.
Shh. Wouldn't want to scare the youngins. Okay. This boat ends up. Well, it happens to be a boat-shaped object right in the middle of the. They end up paddling up. There's the name of the Abbot Jane. Where's Rickety? He's stepping off the boat. A couple of the pirates are stepping off. The men are tired and look kind of weak. Give me a sense motive, or in place of sense motive, you can use your combat bab check from basically anybody watching. So it's sense motive or bab plus wisdom. I know this is like the bane of this party.
Gensoric got a 30 on his sense motive.
Gensoric? Okay. There are a bunch of men who are... They are strong, but are like more broken mentally. They've been doing this too long.
Yep.
There are 2, and right now, they're at the bottom. They're actually mingled amongst them. There are 2 individuals that you can see who are still high spirited and are far more capable amongst the rowers.
These 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them has a bunch of piercings.
He kind of looks like he belongs to.
He definitely looks like he belongs. He effectively looks like one of these normal pirates, minus the leather bits, piercings and body modifications and things. But he's apparently grouped with the rowers. The other is definitely a man from the western area. He does have some scars, but he is a very quick man who's able to effectively dodge the whips a little bit. He's particular about where he is at a given point in time, but doesn't complain, doesn't whine, doesn't provide feedback in a way. Like he's definitely has a different posture. The hobgoblin, who's boisterous and yelly, and he's the only one who's actually talking, is yelling and definitely sure of himself, and would be a you're pretty certain you can take him from a distance, although you would suspect that he is a devious, he is a devious and cruel creature.
Mm-hmm. And Rickety's moving slow. Can we just saunter up to them and kick them in the ass? This is the middle of the day, right?
Yep. This is like, here, I will roll a dice to tell you when it is. Roll a d12, and 1 is 10 o'clock. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, there's some people, from a distance. We're getting rickety. There's no need. We're getting rickety. There's everybody's giving them distance and
See,
space.
I don't see a stealth way of doing this. I think we just go and cause a problem on the dock.
Okay. You can kind of. So Rickety will be there unless he starts to hustle.
Yep.
Rickety will be there in a minute and a half.
Do you think we could free the slaves in a minute and a half? I think so. Free the slaves and make those 5 dudes disappear.
What happened to your lunch? I don't know. Give me a what was your you've got your good perceptioners out, basically, is my question.
Yeah.
No, Jinshe's not out, but Gensor, I guess.
Yes.
Okay, give me a D6. High is good, low is bad.
2.
Okay. The stupid bird is Rockgut the parrot.
Yep.
Is over here-ish. Now, whatever you do with that is up to you.
All right. Genzorg's going to pop his head up into the rope trick. If he doesn't pop the rope trick.
Free the slaves!
oh, yeah. Get ready. We got a limited amount of time to do it. I hope you're casting spells. Krimlir, let's go hunt the parrot.
Free the slaves!
So basically, we're unleashing Krimlir to go fucking chase the parrot again. Chase it back into the building.
Yep.
Don't kill the parrot, but go chase it back into its building. So there's a happy Krimlir that's and it's once it's over the trees, it makes a caw. And it looks like it's on the.
It's obviously chasing parrots.
Yep. Okay. We've got. I said some buffs were put up, so things like mage armor and our mutagens were slammed.
Okay.
But I think we're handing out invisibilities. Black Dog could go invisible for a minute on his own. Genzora can cast invisibility on himself. The Naga's probably already invisible. The Ghoul Barrel is likely being commanded to fly. Banta doesn't worry about invisibility. He's just going to drunkenly start stumbling towards.
Oh, no.
So I think the party's moving and basically casting invisibility. Banta is going to stumble out first. And his movement's what?
Think he's 40?
He is a 50-foot move speed.
He's 50.
So that's
nice.
one move. 2 moves, and he's acting drunk. Katano is spending the round moving while hiding. What is his? His move in fox form? What is a fox? Fox shape. They move at 40. Wow. I don't know. Okay. The ghoul barrel. So
I'm rolling towards him.
Yeah, he's flying at 40, so he's moving a little bit extra, and Black Dog's a little faster than this group. I don't know what the Naga's speed is.
So the Naga's speed in snake form is actually very quick, but in this form is 20.
All right, so she's moving pretty slow.
Do you want her coming in as a
No,
humanoid?
we don't want the Nagas to be blamed with this. And then this group is just coming out of the rope trick, I think, this round. Like buffing and coming out of the rope trick.
She did whisper to Jinshe that she's not, like, while she's at Rickety's, she's not allowed to kill humanoids. Like, she can't kill anybody.
Okay, then he says don't kill anyone then.
Okay, she agrees with this.
Yep.
All right. Banta is Leroy Jetsam himself.
He's got a bottle in hand. He's basically acting like Banta.
All right.
Holy shit, Banta! Like, what the fuck? Wait for us? Oh, okay, no, maybe not.
All right. I'm going to give the voice a sense motive. I'm basically going to say Banta.
Hey, that drunk's coming over to talk to us.
Well, it's that drunk's coming over to talk to us. I'm basically going to call it the same thing as being, like, charmed.
Yeah.
To be like, yeah, he is coming over. That is true. He's coming over to talk to us, but he's also has a raging mutagen and other things that are currently running.
Banta is got a mutagen, right?
Yep.
He mutagened, the fighter mutation warrior. Okay.
Back off, drunk. So basically, Grungle realizes there ends up not being a surprise round. We're basically going into they're taking offense to Banta's drunken stumbling. They're basically going to attack Banta. They're treating Banta as a threat.
Yeah, that's fine. It's valid. It's a valid concern. Although one guy, it's like, hey, that guy looks strong. Let's get him.
Oh yeah. That's exactly what's happening. They're going to Shanghai Banta and leave.
What's nice about that is they started it.
You want Banta to lose initiative.
What's that?
You want Banta to lose initiative.
Right. Okay, what am I adding to the initiative here? Look at this. We got the whole group.
All right. You have your whole group. They have a couple of guys. There is prisoners, slaves.
Okay, prisoners.
They're all chained together, so they're going to be operating at a +2 right now.
Okay, +2.
There are Kytonese pirates.
Kytonese pirates. Pirates and the Kytonese pirates.
Kytonese pirates. They are initiative of +1 for these ones.
Okay, and then Hobgoblin dude.
That
Grungle
is.
voice.
That's not what I want. He should be +3.
Okay, and then Rotgut.
Rockgut has a plus. I want to say it's +4.
Okay. I will now roll some.
Rockgut has the same or one less bonus than Crimlair, so I think it's +4 versus Crimlair's +5, or it's a +3 versus Crimlair's +4.
Please. Crimlair's got a +5.
Yeah, so it's a +4. Yeah.
All right. Oh no. Grungle goes before Banta, so maybe he does something violent. Karen goes first. Of course, Karen goes first.
Of course, Karen goes first.
Nat 20.
Karen is Karen drinks.
I think. Give me a second. Sebastian has a power that affects his initiative. I just need to read it. So at the beginning of your turn, you may blah blah blah. No, a 1 arcane point. He can always act in the surprise round. There was no surprise round.
Nope.
And as a single arcane point, he can add 3 to his initiative. So I think he'll just do that. Where is the initiative? Sebastian. It doesn't do anything anyways. But we'll just go a little bit earlier. He wouldn't have known that at the time of rolling, but okay. It's a weird thing where he's an arcanist, but he's got feats and powers that allow him to borrow from like specialty schools.
Yep.
And that particular power was called Forewarned. So he basically burns his reservoir in order to get the divination power.
The divination power, yeah.
Yeah. That is what is happening here.
All right. Okay, so Karen casts a spell and is jumping out of the rope trick, yelling, "Free the slaves!" from the jungle.
Yeah, he would have had his mutagen running.
He had his mutagen running. He's going to cast whatever he thinks is his most effective buff right now. He's casting a bull strength, and he's off to free the slaves.
Okay, and then he moves.
Yeah, he hops out and he moves. So there's a bunch of drunken yelling from the forest.
Grungle the voice.
Come now. Won't you join us? He is going to do a bardic performance for our friend Benta. Plenty of room aboard for someone who likes to imbibe in such pain on their liver. All right. The save DC is... I need a will save, as basically Banta is being suggested to come join our crew on the come join us and sail to our ship.
Does a 19 make it?
A 19 does make it.
Okay.
Makes it by 1.
Oh, what kind of ship? Do you have any rum aboard?
All the rum you could like. Grungle also has a sap now in hand. It looks like he's got a ready action to smack. You'd have to take it. He's very keen and dexy with what he's doing.
Yep.
That is Grungle. The next on the initiative, as I'm struggling with my windows. I need more monitors. Lee.
Is cast spell and moved. He has long-term buffs, mutagen, mage armor, and bark skin running, and then he cast a shield.
Oh, at the end of the round, I'm going to put Rickety. Just as he goes last. He'll slowly move. Okay, so there's sounds. There's no combat yet. Do you have a right action, or you just moved?
He drank and moved.
Drank and moved? Okay. The crew is not involved, I'm assuming?
No, the crew has been on R&R, hasn't fucking talked to hasn't checked in a long time.
Ganzorig.
I'm assuming they go to the shed and talk to the captain.
Oh yeah, you know they're back on a regular basis.
Yeah, Black Dog's of the opinion that this is a good point, that if we need to jettison any of the crew, like this is the
Just
time
forget about them. Just leave them behind.
The ones that come back will be welcome. All right, Ganzorg. Okay, we're invisible. We have our bow out. Because I think it's funny. I don't think it's optimal, but I think it's funny.
Funny beats optimal 9 times out of 10 when you don't die.
So summon Nature's Ally 2 from a wand can summon a small elemental.
Yes.
All right. So I think we're summoning a small air elemental. Yeah. Because it's not really associated with,
It's just an air elemental.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll find a little innocuous looking thing. It's small. It appears, and it won't break my invisibility. 25 feet plus 5 feet over 2 levels would be 30, 40 feet away. And then it flies at 100. Up to that guy.
Okay.
And we'll attack.
What the?
He's flat-footed, right?
He hasn't acted yet.
Okay, it has enough movement that it's going to fly above this dude and bull rush him into the water.
Okay. So they currently are holding these like spiked whippy things. They do have what looks like reach weapons on their back, as well as nets and things, but he's still in manage slave mode.
Okay. A 9 on the CMB.
The flat-footed CMD is greater than 9.
Okay, and then attack at a -5 is a AC 14 flat-footed.
Their flat-footed AC is higher than that.
Okay.
It was close. You definitely slammed into them, but they have their skin seems extra thick for a human. Like their armor would suggest, like they're thicker than or tougher than a normal human would suggest.
All right, that's a charge from the wand. It was fun, but
it's also a distraction.
It's there for 5 more rounds.
Okay. Next in the initiative is Rotgut. All right, Rotgut. There's a Crimliers out there. Screeing. Let's see. How far away is this? It's 500 feet away. Okay, so Rotgut. I actually had this looked up before. That was why I had Parrot open on my bar. And I closed the parent earlier today going, why did I need the parent? I don't remember why I needed the parent. Oh, and it's not fast enough. Okay, Crimlair's still going this direction. Or sorry, Rockgut's still flying. Oh, what's going on? It's doing a triple move towards the happenings. And is going to make a perception check. Things are happening. That's 500 feet away with the roll to 10. Stuff's happening over there. Who's doing what? Don't know.
It flew closer?
It flew closer. Like it's still... Banta. What does drunken Banta do?
Banta's going to go and punch.
He was recommended to come join the crew.
Yep. He's going to go and punch the dude that tried to charm him.
Okay.
I'll show you what kind of crewman I will be. Ah. He's kind of doing this wobbly walk down. Oh shit, is he going to fall in? Nope, he's not falling in. He is the punching. So that was a move. He's going to... all right. Weapon focus, weapon training. That looks correct. Hey, all right. It's going to get flurried.
Yeah.
And we'll do...
You didn't trigger the ready to action yet, so...
We'll do the stunning fist on the first flurry.
Okay.
And mutagen and power attack. They cancel each other out. AC 25 and that one.
That one misses.
16 would a miss.
Also misses even if the fortitude save fails versus stunning.
Let's do the damage on the first one first.
Bam! Why don't you join our crew? Come, sail away with me.
19.
Push! Oh. Lethal or non-lethal?
I think lethal.
Okay.
And then the saving throw versus the stunning.
All right. This is where my bard rogue. Oh no. Oh, it makes it.
Okay. And so 16 is a miss.
Yep.
He might fall prone.
Eats shit.
Oh, Banta. Hey!
He's doing drunken style.
There's a loose board there. All right, so he moved, flurried. He still has 2 actions left.
He moved, flurried. He has 1 action left unless he's using a key point for extra actions.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean. He's going to use a key point.
So what that action has to be an attack.
Yes.
Because he can only spend a key point to attack. So he has to attack at least 1 more time.
Or he could use a key action to
defend.
To AC, but so he'll attack once at his negative, at his iterative penalty.
Okay.
AC 20.
Nope. His AC is 23.
Okay, and then he'll key point a attack at his highest base attack.
Okay.
AC 32.
AC 32. Yeah, that hits.
For 23 lethal damage.
He is going to...
This came out as a headbutt. He's like, he fell forward. He's like, good idea.
All right. He's going to use an action to absorb this.
Yep.
Because he's getting his ass kicked. And I need the table.
Do you still want me?
So we want you, all right. You dare! And you dare sully the neutrality of the squibs. He's starting to yell like bloody murder over how your penalty is going to be aboard our ship. Drunken hooligan. All right, so he absorbs 11 of that and takes a dent. Sorry, not 11, 13 of that and takes a dent. So takes 10 damage. Oh god, 29 damage, 1 dent. That's a bad few seconds. You dare! Do you not know who we are? Cribbler.
Cribbler triple moves towards the bird. Boop. Gets to there.
Fuck you!
There's this playful look in her eyes. She's
Fuck
like...
you overgrown chicken! Molgromere.
Let me just check Molgromere's spells. So he would have buffed a little bit. Mutagen. Where are his spells? He doesn't need mage armor. He has. Okay. I think Molgromere needs to just move.
What's his move speed?
35.
35?
Yeah.
Crazy. All right.
I think he lost 5 because of his web feet.
Yeah, from his curse. Yeah.
But he gained 10 because of his Blood Rager, I'm guessing.
Okay. There's a pirate double moves into the flank.
Did he incur an AOO at all?
No, he moved around the outside. Unless Bant has got his big blade out.
Yeah, he's got his. There's no reason why he wouldn't have started the combat with his Masterwork Naga out. So
perception is different. Have a guy drunkenly running at you with a pole arm.
That's fine. That's fine.
It's
on his back. You're right.
Is there a dude with an assault rifle running at you, or is there a dude with?
Come on, you can try. You can try to hit me. It's all good.
Okay. Walks into the flank. Grungle is going to take his ready to attack. Because that's what we do. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the flank. AC 32.
I mean, his AC is good. I don't know if it's that good. Give me a second here. This is confusing.
Yeah, it's an Ahmed sheet. he tried to read it, then he got sick and went to bed. That was
So 20, 22, 26, 27 is his current AC. Yeah, you hit him.
All right. So he does 1d6.
What's he attacking with?
He's attacking with a sap.
Oh.
33 damage as he absolutely blasts Banta beside the head.
And that's non-lethal?
It's non-lethal, yep.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think our doing cute stuff just ended. Funny.
Okay. Now the guard behind him is going to start. He moved, is pulling out a sap, and is going to blast him with the sap. As we are going to collect new crewmen for the slave ship. AC 21.
Who's attacking who?
The Kytonese Pirate 4. Sorry, I'm using it. I said guardsman because that's the character sheet I'm using.
That's the guy that just hit him for 33, though.
No, that was Grungle of Voice's ready to action.
Oh, I see. Okay, he was readying for.
He was readying for a flank.
Oh, okay, I thought the guards all have plus 5d6
No.
sneak attack. I'm like, oh, we're in trouble. We're oh no! I'm like, oh shit! There's like a bunch of ninth level rogues over there. Oh shit!
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no,
there's
no.
one ninth level rogue over there. Okay, we're still good. Still good.
The poop went back into the butt.
Yeah, I poop went back in the butt a little bit.
No, no, no.
I mostly feel bad because it's Ahmed's
It's
character.
always Banda's character. Hey, I'm just gonna throw that guy out there. I'm gonna get a Banta.
Yep.
All right, so AC 21. I'm assuming is a miss.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. These two are swinging chains at this elemental.
Yeah.
Stupid elemental. Give me 1 second. Cards. I screwed that up. Does AC 23? I don't think hits.
No, his AC is 27 right now.
Okay. AC 17, AC 16 against the air elemental.
One of them hit. First one.
One of them hit. Okay. They're swinging chains, doing 10 damage to the air elemental.
Okay, it's bloodied.
Okay. They will take their second attacks. AC 7, AC 15, I think both miss.
Yep.
All right, this guy in the back. Am I going to throw a... Do I throw a sack on you? Seems slightly... If I screw it up... Wait, what are my feats? No, sorry, that's the wrong one. This one. What are my feats? Okay. He is... This one moves in, is going to bap Banta with his sap, and then is going to attempt to intimidate Banta.
Okay.
AC 12.
No.
That's not successful. Kneel. Like he's... 17 on the intimidate check. I don't think gets Banta because Banta is a wisdom character.
10 plus his bad?
It'd be 10 plus his hit dice plus his wisdom.
Okay, so...
Or 10 plus his CR plus his wisdom would be the...
yeah, so 16,
and
20, and then he has plus 2 bravery, so
maybe an
22?
additional plus 2. 22, yeah.
Yep.
So it's 50-50. We're scary. All right, so there's Banta's getting his ass kicked. And Grungle gets around before Banta does. Next on the initiative is Sebastian.
All right, Sebastian will start. The familiar is the one controlling the legs.
Okay. That means that if the legs do anything more than a single move, Sebastian has to make a concentration check like he's mounted.
Yep. I don't think psionics have somatic components, though. So
then...
We'll 90-foot move out of here.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to check mounted spellcasting to see if it's... Because, like, verbal... the rules get all funny. Give me a second.
Yep.
Combat mounted. Like, you can do your psionics while being grappled. Reaction. Casting. Okay. Okay, so so if the mount is running, you need to make a check, and if you can cast a spell normally if your mount moves up to its speed, either before or after you cast. If you have your mount move both before and after you cast a spell, then you're casting a spell while the mount is moving, and it is DC 10 plus spell level, which I think you automatically make all of them.
Mm-hmm. So
And
the bull's sloshing around.
The bull sloshes around, and then 15
Awesome.
plus spell level, I think, is running. I don't even think, or anything more than twice your speed. So I don't even. Do you auto make 15 plus spell level?
On Arcana spells, I have concentration of 15.
Okay,
So
so
not
if your legs are running, there's a chance it fails for now.
Okay. So he triple moves, so it's running.
That's running, yeah.
Sebastian is going to. Let me just check the range of this. He's going to spend a Arcanist point to do a dimensional hop.
Okay.
Up to 60 feet, which only takes his goldfish bowl. Which will go, something like that.
Okay, are you on the edge, or are you you're fully on the boards, right?
I'm fully on the boards, yep.
Okay.
Which puts me within close range of this Kytonese pirate.
Okay.
We will use a 6-point mind thrust.
Okay. Technically, you ran this round, so there'd be a concentration check, DC 15 plus spell level.
Because I'm upping the mind thrust, I think that means it's like a third.
It's a third level spell. Yeah.
So I don't think I have concentration check, but anyways, I need to roll 18. I get a 26.
Yeah, the DC is 18. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. Yep. He needs to make a will save or take a buttload of damage.
Are you suggesting that these men might have poor will saves?
Yes.
You're correct.
As his neural pathways are under massive assault.
All right, give me 1 second. I just want to double check what the standard defenses are. Nope. Okay. All right. Does a 6 make it?
No. He will take 10 points of damage for 36 points of damage.
Okay, he is bloodied. There's a bunch of blood comes pouring out of his ears as he's swinging his chain at the elemental.
Yeah, basically there's a goldfish bowl, it's sloshing a little bit, there's a goldfish in there mind-fucking you, and a tripod kind of wandering around in the grass. Strange.
Well, and his head hurts. So
yeah, his head hurts.
His head hurts, so he might be confused.
Oh, that guy, yeah. That guy
that guy's head hurts. Sunwoo.
Sunwoo is going to at least move forward. One move. I gotta check the range of a couple things. Scorching Ray is medium or close?
Close. It's already the most overpowered attack spell in the base game.
Yeah, it's close. That leaves Fireball. Do we do it? Can we do it without hitting Banta? And the slaves, of course. Corinne.
Freedom!
No, I think we just get 2 of the slaves. 2 of the guys. I don't think there's a way to...
There's no fancy pattern.
Yeah.
Are you trying to hit their boat? Oh, you're not. You are. Are you trying to hit their boat or not? You can actually aim it up enough.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to hit their boat. The end of the dock, however, fuck, who cares?
Fuck rickety, apparently.
Yeah, I think we're gonna try our fireball. This is the first time Sunwoo has fireballed.
All right. Okay, so the main man here has a pretty good reflex save. So the voice rolls a natural 1. Natural 1 does not make it. He does not evade. His gear's okay. Don't worry, we saved the treasure, boys.
First fireball.
And then the guard rolls a 10 and adds in a whopping. He doesn't make it. We're just gonna. Yeah, we'll skip to the not making it.
The DC with the cognitogen is 20.
No.
All right, they both take 23 points of damage.
Okay. 23 brings this to 52. He is bloodied. You've bloodied the voice. Treachery! Treachery, you all! May Astitia take the breath from your lungs. Grimsby.
Speaking of Astitia taking breath from lungs, so the barrel.
I ain't got no fucking breath in my lungs.
The barrel has been enchanted to fly. So the barrel is now lifting off the ground. And whatever Grimsby wants to do, is he drumming? Is he.
Let's see here. Hey, what do you know? I ain't got no fucking breath. Oh, no, you're going to hit me with your whip. Oh, no.
He's mocking him. Now, his best attack spell is Bone Shaker. Let me check the range on this. It is a medium range spell.
You would look a lot better if you danced funny.
So what this guy can do is, he should Bone Shake the voice guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
He does 6d6 points of damage.
But he's rogue bard. Also, he's bloodying Banta with one bap of the sap.
Yeah.
Why don't you dance for me, funny man?
Rattling his fetish made of bones.
Yeah. Let's see that femur.
The focus is human-shaped fetish made of bones. So I'm going to add that to a spell component approach because it's just funny to see.
All right, Bone Shaker. It's a Fortitude save. Okay. Okay.
And Grimsby's DC for fort saves that are necromancy are 19.
Okay, it went up. Does a 9 make it?
Nope. So he takes. What did I roll?
66. 23. 24.
No, that was Sunwoo's fireball.
Oh, then it was 24.
24 damage, and in addition, you can move the target 5 feet. The movement does not provoke AOs. So you actually made him dance a little bit away from Banta.
Do you want him? Well, do you want him away from Banta?
I think so. Or
do you want him to fall in the water?
Is he close enough to the water to fall in?
It'd be 50-50.
Okay, yeah, let's push him in the water because it's funny.
All right. Oh no! Oh dance! Oh no! Look out for the ledge! Wouldn't want Astitia to take you. one on a D2 he falls. 2, no, he's on the edge. He's on the edge. He didn't quite fall off. Ah, fuck Astitia. Take him. All right. It was 23 or 24 points of damage. man is very hurt. The Gitano.
Katana's talking to himself. I know what Katana's gonna do. Katana's gonna do his favorite little trick here. Don't worry about Katana. Katana's safe today. Katana's gonna cast Murderous Command.
Ooh.
On. Well, let's see. He's gonna move right about here and cast Murderous Command on the healthier Kytonese pirate. This is a enchantment compulsion. Oh, good. I get to add all the bonuses. The DC of the will save is 28.
7 of those will save DCs, actually 8 of those will save DCs don't matter. It has a +1.
Yeah. Okay. He has the mental urge to kill his nearest ally.
Interesting. I'm going to roll a D3. A 1 on a D3, and the ally is not obvious on the map. No, it's pretty fucking clear.
Who's on his side? Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like sympathy or camaraderie with one of the slaves.
The guy who's showing weakness and bleeding from his eyes.
Yep.
All right. That's what Katana do. Right?
Prisoners. All right. I'm going to roll 2 D20s. If both of the D20s are over 15, the slaves start to basically be combative.
Yep.
If one of the D20s is over 15, then there's going to be like a little kerfuffle, and if neither of them over 15, they're just going to wait until the violence is done to decide what's going on. Oh, they've had enough of this fucking bullshit.
They were looking like, we've been looking for the day. Looking for signs of weakness.
All right. Okay. The slaves are going to push one of the pirates off the ship, off the boat into the water. I'm going to roll a D2. One is north, 2 is south. North. Okay. Okay, the charmed man has been yeeted into the sea. He's been pushed off the boat.
That's fine.
All right. And the prisoners are like they're beginning to move. Like they're standing up. They're no longer prone.
Saved by a drunk man, a tiny fox, and a goldfish.
And a goldfish. And don't worry, a flying barrel.
Yeah.
What's in the barrel? Hey, nobody looks at the barrel. The barrel just does stuff. Black Dog. Speaking of tiny men and goldfish.
Yeah, Black Dog's moving to help Banta. He can get into a flank. And then he's going to spend a ninja key point to take an attack at his highest base attack bonus. It's nice having movement back.
Hey, fix my leg.
Yep.
Maybe the angel lady ain't so bad.
There's no bard song going, right? There's no haste. All right. Is he flankable?
He is flankable.
Can he see invisible things?
He cannot see invisible things.
Okay. AC 29.
That hits.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to just say ahead of time, he is blocking with his breastplate. better than being cleft in twain.
Yep. I just focus plus 46. Okay, so this is 3d6 plus 23 plus 1d6 sneak. 55 points of damage.
Okay, so it becomes 44. And he is very, very, very bloodied. You would have killed him if he didn't have armor on. Sorry.
How dare you try to attack my man?
Treachery! Treachery on neutral land! As he's still like, treachery!
Black Dog smiles like he's thinking, I now understand the saying that the victors write history.
Whoever wins this fight says how it happened.
Right. And then we learn to step on the heads to make it really hard to question people for
really, really hard.
Really
it
hard.
Was treachery.
Yeah.
Jinshe.
Jin, like a snake out of hell, is moving quickly to assist. So, Jin, when he went up in the rope trick, cast fly, he had mutagen and mage armor going. So there is a flying snake moving at 60. Moving to here. Question about monk attacks. They get one additional attack at their highest base attack bonus by casting by using a key point. Is that with any weapon?
I would suggest it needs to be a monk weapon.
Yeah, let me check key pool. Because it's not a ninja weapon for ninjas. Let me just see here.
It might not be, but just off my top of my head, I would assume it's monk weapons.
When making a flurry of blows attack. It's the old rule, but that doesn't make sense anymore.
So it's now when using monk, using with a monk weapon. So it'd be an unarmed strike or flurries, because you can flurry with monk weapons. Like that's the. So it'd be unarmed strikes or things that have the monk quality.
Okay.
You'd have to be like the Kensei or whatever it is to get like the polearm.
I was thinking
extract.
Bite. Is his bite a natural close enough to a unarmed strike?
That's a good question. I'm okay with that for now, and I reserve the right to be different later.
Yeah.
I reserve the right to rule differently at a later date. It's cool now.
All right, so Jin's gonna bite the dude.
Okay.
AC 30.
Hits the dude who's bleeding from his orifices. Like Jinshe, do you land on the boat or do you land in the water?
He'll land in the water. He's gonna swim speed.
You land in the water and you bite this man who's bleeding from the face.
For 14 damage, and we'll start the grapple.
Okay, 14 damage. He's going to block it. So, because he doesn't want to be bit like that. He's got a dent.
Did he block all the damage?
No, he did not.
Okay, so the grapple goes off then, I think?
Yep.
Okay. CMB of 31.
They have CMBs of tragically lower than that.
Okay. I will do the constrict damage as non-lethal.
Okay.
And we'll leave his broken body for the slaves to decide what they want to do with it. Who killed you? Your own slaves did.
Hubbard.
Right.
Hubbard with a fucking oar.
Served on a platter by a flying snake man, but
it's only the one sentence spell. It's not,
Right, yep.
It doesn't start from first you were born.
And this is a bit more vicious because the strength is 5.5 on this, so 18 on lethal.
Okay, causes him to go unconscious.
Okay, and then we just drop him in the boat.
Okay, in the boat. Okay, because you can put him in any adjacent square to you.
No, we leave him beside. Okay, we leave him beside the.
Okay.
We are here for your freedom. A freedom you must take for yourself, is what he says to these two guys.
You don't have to tell me twice. You see, there's some dudes like kicking at the pirate that is down. Jinshe, there's a man with keen eyes underneath this elemental who is he's already broken an oar and has a pointed end of the pointed handle, and you see him like lining up under like in the throat. There's a far more effective Rickety. All right, Rickety is going to be two different roles. One role is going to be for the locals nearby watching a whole bunch of bullshit happening on the docks. I'm going to roll a d20. The higher on the roll, the more likely they are to do something. You guys aren't supposed to be fighting. So there's somebody else who's like, stop fighting. It's being yelled from the sidelines. Effectively, they're not interacting. They're not hiding. They're telling you, hey, stop that. This is neutral territory. Okay. The second roll is going to be for Rickety. High means that he is coming with urgency, and low means he's still dawdling. He's still dawdling like I'm all like, fucking.
Yeah, you said he'd be there in a minute and a half or something like that. So.
Yeah, he went 30 feet.
Yep.
He's got another 340 feet to go. I said he'd be there a minute and a half, depending on his speed. On his current speed, it was a minute and a half. That was, before everybody started trying to kill each other.
I agree. Let the slaves take these slavers' lives into their own hands.
Fuck you! Yells Karen from the back. All right, so we're going to just double check. I believe Karen has a move speed of is it 40 or 50? I think it's 40 in this world. 40. Fuck it. He is running. He's using a run action. He's spending an action so that he can run up to the edge of the. He is doing a full run, and he used a swift action so that he could, like, the vegetation would get in his way. He's just like, slaver scum, let them go. These men will be free. You fucking child. I'm so jittery.
That's fine. He can deride us all he wants with his few remaining hit points.
with his remaining 15 hit points. All right, Grungle. Okay. Smart Grungle goes, Black Dog is a fucking problem, and takes this opportunity to try to get away. Mean Grungle takes this opportunity to knock Banta the fuck out. Stupid Grungle fights Karen, because Karen ran, so you could actually go bitch slap Karen a little bit, and I don't believe Karen has the run feat in his build. Just gonna double check because it's one of those ones that like eventually we're like when we're at the point where it's like I don't know what feat to take. It's gonna take run just so I can run really fast and win races.
So he can giggle alongside Ganzorig as Ganzorig's riding a horse.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
you moron.
All right, so we're gonna go on the rank of smart to stupid. So 1 is smart, 3 is stupid, and we're gonna go just roll a d3. He is smart. He is trying to get the fuck out of here. All right. He understands, overwhelmed. One of his guards is almost dead with the sword cut through his sternum. He's got a additional pirate who is wounded. He's just been bone danced and is double bloodied. He has another guard who's been crushed by a sea serpent. Oh my fuck! They're in the water now. That's a problem. All right, let's see what we can do. We are one level away from being able to dimension door.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Fucker. It's like. All right, let's see. I want to see if the flippery, the feet to fins or whatever it's called, if that's a bard spell. Nope. He probably doesn't have that particular spell. Okay. What else would we do?
Yeah, Touch of the Sea is not a bard spell.
Nope, it is not. There's a bard specific freedom of movement spell called Free Swim, but it's like 1 round freedom of movement if you're in water, and he does not have that one. Okay, so he is. All right, so he's doing something intelligent. He did see this giant snake jump in the water and bite a man and then crush him to death. So jumping in the water might not be the smartest thing. He needs to get Banta's beat up. So I'm going to roll a D2. 1 on a D2, and he's telling Black Dog to kill Karen. 2 on a D2, he's telling Karen to kill Black Dog.
Okay.
All right. Big man, kill this child. And as he is suggesting that you kill Karen. And he's going to move away from what's going on. Actually, he's going to then 5-foot step in and hit Banta because he needs Banta knocked out. But this is how he thinks he survives.
Is it a reasonable requirement?
What is Black Dog's opinion of Karen?
He's foolish, but he's part of the crew. So,
would Black Dog kill crew members?
No. Well, he didn't kill Pierre.
Correct.
Karen is not.
He's wished to kill Pierre repeatedly.
Yeah. If someone betrayed the group, then yes. But Karen hasn't betrayed the group. So
okay.
Yeah.
Hydration. All right. So give me a roll.
Okay. This is a will save.
This is a will save.
I'm just gonna check a couple of things. That applies to only melee attacks. Okay. No, I think it's just a roll. 17.
Okay. With a +2 for it not being something that's in your nature, you make it. Without that, you'd be off murdering Karen right now. Okay, you have this like urge to like you really want to beat the shit out of Karen like this, but it's not a compulsion. If he said incapacitate, knockout,
Yep.
hold him up, like any other phrasing, but he explicitly said kill. That was the key word.
Yeah,
kill is beyond the pale.
These guys are vicious. We're gonna feed their unconscious bodies to the slaves.
You can turn them into chili and feed them to the slaves. All right, he's then stepping he's then stepping into the flank and hits AC 23 against Banta.
Nah, Banta with mage armor up has an AC of 27.
Okay, he doesn't have any other abilities to help
You're
him.
supposed to try to hit my head. Oh.
Wait to watch your boy die. And he's pointing over at Black Dog. He thinks his spell worked.
Yeah, because Black Dog looked at Karen and is like grinding his teeth. You know, I would kind of like to smack him a bit, but I don't think now's the time.
Yeah. Mr. Hida.
Oh, he's way the fuck back here. All right.
You should run to freedom.
Yeah.
And almost died a Black Dog and a charm spell.
Let's see here. You know, javelins have a range of 40 in his hands. So
You could play Olympian if you want.
yeah,
That equates to 200.
yeah, we're gonna.
You can throw from fucking there if you want.
The closest dude is that dude, 140 feet.
Should be -6, I think.
It would be in the 4th range increment.
-6.
Which is -6. Okay. I don't think I have any far-shotty type things. Let me just add up my my bonuses. I think this is the first time we've fought since we've leveled. Weapon, the range would be -6. Weapon focus, yep. Power attack, no. Sure, why not? Rage, mutagen, and I don't think it's a masterwork. Well, I just have any masterwork ones. No, he doesn't. Okay, it's +10. Even with the penalty. So javelin comes. Olympian from downtown. Woo! AC 13. No, misses.
It rings off his armor.
Yeah, he's got precise shots, so there's nothing wrong there. He can flurry though, so that is
the first one, unless you didn't take the penalty.
No, I forgot to take the penalty.
Okay, so you aimed or whatever.
No, he'll just move again.
Okay. All right. Promise crew. There's fighting. There's like one guy going, "Get him, you fucks!" All right, let's figure out who's taking a piss out behind this shed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so D13. Ooh. 8. So Mad Marlowe, Beast Slayer. Fuck him up! Fuck him up!
That's funny.
So the Promise crew is going to start forming if this goes on long enough. Show who's boss. All right. Ganzorig. You're recommanding your elemental, or is it going to keep bapping away, or?
Well, I'll go after people that are still up, right? So it'll fly over and attack the guy in the water, I guess.
Yep.
+1 from above, I'm guessing.
Yep, and he's flat-footed.
AC 17.
AC 7. I
AC
think
15.
Okay, I think he misses 2 times.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep. Yeah, it's AC 9. Is flat-footed AC in the water's AC 19. Okay.
All right, Ganzorig himself moves. Grungle the voice is a hobgoblin.
He is.
And is that obvious to Ganzorig without rolling a skill check?
Do you have knowledge nature?
He has knowledge nature monster lore +8.
I'm going to basically, I can have you take a guess, and what's going to end up happening is going to roll, and there's a chance you might be